first half. New York fans holding their collective breath because a couple of times Jalen Brunson went down, once with a knee, once with an ankle, but he did return, hit a few buckets. They got New York back in it, but it is a 55-48 halftime score after 24 minutes of the 26 finals. San Antonio up by 7. They can thank Julian Champagnie for that. He's been on fire from 3. This is the halftime report. It's brought to you by Kia, Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, and Charles Barkley. I don't know where to start with. Is it the Champagnie first half? Because I know what we want to talk about, or what we thought we'd talk about, is Brunson, Wemby, but it's been others so far.
Yeah, but it's really been terrible defense on the Knicks. Because if you actually look at his threes, there's no reason. Why is he wide open? There's no reason to be leaving him wide open. But the one thing that shocked me, I thought it would be a huge advantage for the Knicks. The Spurs can't guard the pick and roll. When they run the pick and roll with Cat, they get something good every time. And we got to give Cat his flowers. I love the way he's attacking Wemby. He got a couple times I thought he got fouled, but he's being aggressive. To me, because he's the key to the series that the Knicks are going to win. I hope the Brunson thing is all right. But every single time the Knicks run a pick and roll with Karl-Anthony Towns, they get something good.
First half highlights presented by Kia. 1 second, Shaq, and we'll get to you. But the halftime highlights presented by Kia. Jalen Brunson, 11 points. He's just 5 out of 15. Again, a couple of times he went down, had to leave, but then did return. Towns got 8. Wemby with 9. He does have 3 blocks. De'Aaron Fox, who struggled in the Oklahoma City series, struggling again tonight. He's got 4 points in the first half, just 2 out of 8. But the attention of Shaquille O'Neal is on Cat and on Wemby. What'd you make of it?
Yeah, I'm looking at the battle of the big man. One's 3 for 8, 5 rebounds. One's 2 for 8, 9 points, 6 rebounds. They're playing okay. Cat is playing aggressive. I think Wemby's being a little too passive. You're 7'5". We know you have the ability to hit that shot, but we need you to dominate.
I love that right there.
I'm surprised how easy his Cat is getting around him, but Cat has to understand when you get around the shot blocker, you got to throw it down. Right there, you know, he has the layup. They're playing well. I think they could do better. I think they will do better. But listen, you talk about the others. This is why I made the term up.
Yeah, I love this right here.
Hakeem Olajuwon has championship because of others. Michael Jordan has championship because of others. I have a lot of championship because of others. Champagne playing
Kobe.
great. And shout out to Alvarado playing great too.
Yeah. You know, it's impressive also because one of the things you're concerned with if you were looking at the Knicks is Karl-Anthony Towns' foul situation only has 1, and that was on the reversal of a call.
But I said before the game, the problem is Wemby doesn't post up. Even when they run little guys at him, he's not aggressive when little guys guard him. So that's actually going to play into Cat's hands.
Well, we talked about earlier the pace of the game, Ernie, and I thought that the San Antonio Spurs made a mistake in terms of playing too fast. I mean the New York Knicks playing too fast when this is the youngest team that's ever made the NBA Finals since 1976 or 77. That gives guys like Dylan Harper and other guys not an opportunity to really read the situation, but just to play instinctively. When you play too fast, when you play fast, these guys in the open floor, this is Summer League, this is the park. This is what they're comfortable with. I want you to make decisions. I want you to make calculated decisions, but if you let me play fast, I can do all the things I work on in my individual workouts. I thought the Knicks have an advantage if they slow the game down. Cat has an advantage. They physically have an advantage. But when you let young guys play young, hey, you're going to have trouble.
In the words of the great John Wooden, play fast, but don't play in a hurry.
Yeah, no kidding.
That's a big difference.
And you were talking about the non-Wemby minutes, and in the first quarter, great, 11-3. They struggled a bit in the second quarter when the Knicks got back in the game, but it's belonged to Julian Champagnie. Gina Ortiz-Jones is the mayor of San Antonio.
That's right.
And sorry to spring that on you, but we just felt
well before you were mayor.
For background, you needed to see
history.
What you're dealing with here with Chuck in San Antonio.
I learned a long time ago you can't teach courage, you can't teach class, and Mr. Barkley reminds us of that often.
Get him. That's Johnson High School right there.
That is John Jay.
That's
Hey,
right.
Mayor, I am so glad to be back in your beautiful city.
Oh,
You're
that was
welcome.
Everybody, I took my walk today. Everybody was fantastic.
That's right.
They know I'm just joking around.
Were you the only one on the walk?
No, it was someone that.
a lot of people
Somebody took a picture of me doing my exercises.
Is that what you were doing?
Yeah, I do these
What the
things.
hell is that?
I'm picking up a chair.
Yeah.
I do sets of 25.
Picking up random chairs wherever you go?
Yeah, I was down on the river walk today. I'm sorry, I was down on the creek walk today.
No,
Hey,
see, there he
hey.
goes.
That looks like vandalism to me.
Mayor, you know there's not a creek. That's a creek. That's not a river.
It is a beautiful river walk.
It's
Thank
a
you.
creek.
It's a
Well,
river.
look, we are very proud of our river walk. We've got so
Beautiful
much to
people
enjoy
down
here.
there. So, Mayor, can I ask you another question?
Please.
The most famous place in y'all cities where everybody got killed is the Alamo. You think that's a tourist destination?
No, it's
It
not
is
where
in
we
fact the #1 tourist destination in the entire state.
What
You know what also brings people here. So San Antonio is Military City,
Yes.
USA.
Yes.
As an Air Force veteran, Iraq War veteran, I'm very proud to say that every airman, every guardian comes through Lackland Air Force Base.
Yeah.
So we are so proud of our city, and we know what, we even welcome you. Okay, we even welcome you.
And don't forget Fort Sam Houston.
And that's right.
You know,
Cole
Mayor,
High School.
Fort
That's
Sam
right.
Houston.
Mayor, I first came here when I was 13 years old. I played at the Hemisphere Arena. I was in a Pepsi Hot Shot contest, and I went to visit the Alamo, Mr. Barkley, and it stuck with me. Because the Alamo is not where people, it was where people had courage to go on and fight.
They died, Kenny.
No, they fought to the end.
All of them.
And that is what it's about. And I remembered that at 13 when I went back to school.
So you remembered the Alamo.
I remembered the
Well
Alamo.
done.
Without
Well done.
question.
Have you been back?
Yes, I have.
Okay.
I have. I've played in Houston. Remember, we come back here a lot.
So 1999, you graduate from John Jay High School.
That's right, that's right.
And that's the year San Antonio beat the Knicks
Yes.
for the NBA championship.
That's
What do
right.
you remember about that team?
So we are so excited because San Antonio is going to championship like it's 1999.
Okay.
What I remember from that, of course, David Robinson, Timmy, Sean Elliott, Avery Johnson, Steve Kerr, the greats, right? We're so excited. And this is how I know we're going to win. So in 1999, when I graduated from John Jay High School, I was number 6 in my class. We will get our 6th championship this
So you
series.
an Avery Johnson fan wearing
Yeah.
number 6. You know what? Most mayors from both cities have little side bets that they have to wear. Do you and the mayor of New York City have a bet going on?
We do have something. We're waiting to reveal it, though.
Okay. All
But,
right.
we're looking forward to winning. So either way.
Well, y'all up 2-0, he might change his bet if y'all up 2-0.
So obviously you've been a fan since 1999. Can you compare this team with the other Spurs team, Tim Duncan, David Robinson, Avery, like you said
Well,
earlier?
as you and I were talking, and even with Mr. Barkley over there, I mean, Wemby is his own kind of beast. We're so excited, though, about the strength of the team, the talent, and it's a very young team. So you all make sure that you book your hotels and your flights here often, because you're going to be in San Antonio for many, many years.
I like that.
She's probably right.
Yeah, what does it mean for the city,
Yeah.
Mayor, to have this kind of attention, to have this kind of event in your city?
We are a basketball town. We are so proud of this team. And as you know, this is the No Drama Spurs, right? So we're proud of how well they play on and off the court. That's why we welcome them, and that's why we wrap our arms around them. And we are excited to cheer them on tonight.
We appreciate you stopping by to join us here on NBA Tip-Off.
Thank you.
And
I'm excited to be here. I'm not
Good.
going to lie. It's a great city.
I'm waiting for that corgi to prove you wrong. Spurs are going to win this.
am I wrong, or is there something that's been brought for the Chuckster?
Yes. Well, I mean, Chuck has lots of thoughts about the churros. We know he's on a diet, but we know he's not really on a diet.
That's
So
right.
here are the
Tell
churros.
Oh, that's a load.
Chucky churros.
That is a load of
Mayor,
churros.
Mayor, he was on road. Now he's on ore.
Oh.
He's eating everything. It's backwards. He's eating backwards. Ore. It's not row anymore.
How is it, Chuckster?
Your churros are off the chain.
Can't mess up a churro.
You can't.
Oh, you can mess
up
one
a
up.
churro.
Can't mess
The
up
dough.
a churro.
Oh my gosh.
Man.
Oh.
Thank you, Mayor.
Thank y'all.
Churros hard
Welcome to
hitting,
San
Joe.
Antonio. Go Spurs, go!
Thank you, Madam Mayor. We appreciate your time. Thank you. Protect the churros, says Chuckster. Good stuff.
Churros are so good.
Churros are good stuff, too.
They might be. Well, you get some
Gina
of that ice
Ortiz
cream.
Jones joining us here in San Antonio.
Yes, you're right about the churros.
Yes, ma'am.
Big Cat and the New York Knicks.
Thank you, Mayor.
Ready to play game 1 of the... Now, so I think that's impressive, Chuckster, back in October, although you did waver on that. You were on the Cavs bandwagon.
Well, when they got James Harden.
For a pretty good time.
I thought when they got James Harden, that changed the bounce back. The Knicks, man, they were right there last year. And listen, we've got to give... First of all, the one thing we never talk about the Knicks, we got to give their benches some credit. What they did over the summer, bringing in all those extra bodies. Now, they didn't play them last year, but their bench, what the bench does for you, Ernie, these guys are playing a lot less minutes than they did the last couple of years.
Without question.
So, the kid made that talk about coach, and I love Thibodeau. He says he wouldn't play 10 guys in a baseball game, which was a great line. But their bench has been fantastic, man. You got to get them their flowers. Like I say, their bench, they might not score a lot of points, but what they do is they take those starter minutes away, and they've been fantastic.
I agree. They have played well up to this point. Shout out to Brunson. Shout out to all the guys. Shaman's been playing well. You know, Cat's been playing well, directing the offense from the top of the key. But we all know this is a different ball game. What you've done doesn't matter. It's what you do now in these finals. So